What up, guys? Just got out of the gym. I actually want to talk about the Wednesday Netflix series because I got something that's like boggling my mind. So I just finished season 2. Don't watch this if you don't want spoilers. So I just finished season 2, and I love the series. Tim Burton is like, I'm a big Tim Burton guy. Like Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride. I love the style that he uses, and to see it like brought in to real life is like really cool. Actually, to see it brought in like that, because I really like that style is just, it's so unique. I love it. I love it. And I'm an Addams Family buff. I freaking love the Addams Family. But Wednesday gets kicked out of school, goes to Nevermore, season 2 starts, and it picks up right where the last one left off, which it's pretty pretty cool. And then you see how the characters grew because the writer's strike. So like Pugsley's way taller, and then the beekeeper is taller and thinner, etc., etc. Then you see some of the cast didn't come back because issues, but like season 1, like the main antagonist ended up being the original Wednesday from the past movie and things like that, which she did a killer job. And Tyler, of course, was the Hyde. Well, like season 2 gets like in depth of that and how the Hyde kind of goes crazy, and he kind of gets like schizophrenic almost, paranoia, because he doesn't know. This guy just blew a red light. Idiot. So you can see how he's trying to like be more independent and things like that. And then you find out about Enid being a hybrid. And then the swap body episode was hilarious. When Enid and Wednesday swap bodies. But speaking of Enid, there's something that I can't figure out. And in the second season, well, let's backtrack. In the first season, Enid couldn't transform. She kept getting her claws, but at the end, in the final episode, when the pilgrim comes back to life, which was really weird, he only got like 20 minutes of screen time. That's crazy, because I thought they could have done more with that. But I get he's like a sub-boss to the main boss kind of thing. Wednesday kills him. But because of Goody, if you watch the series, I'm not going to spoil too much. But it was a blood moon, and in order to save Wednesday, Enid transformed into a werewolf and battled Tyler in his Hyde form. She won thanks to Tyler's dad shot him, distracted him, because he had her up against a tree, because Hydes are like the apex of predatory animals in this series. Well, she wins. She beat him because Tyler's dad ended up shooting him in the back. He's in Hyde form, and she took advantage, swiped him, then drop kicked him through a tree, and he transforms back to human. She transforms back to a person. Thing holds her hand, comforting her and things like that. In season 2, it is explained that Enid is an alpha, and if alphas transform on a blood moon, they can't transform back to a human. So I don't know, like, someone explain this to me if you've watched it, but when Isaac, who formerly known as Slurp, buries Wednesday in a grave, Enid transforms during another blood moon and unburies Wednesday. Saves her life, And then she goes, and then Thing and the Addams Family defeat Isaac, which we don't actually know if he's dead yet because they just ripped the clock out, the robotic heart out of him. He's a zombie though, so technically he doesn't need that part. He can actually he regrew body parts like his brain and things like that from a zombie to a regular person. So I don't know if he's dead. We don't know yet. But anywho, Enid transformed into had another transformation at a blood moon, and it ended up being that she couldn't transform back to being Enid again. Alright, that's fine. But what I don't get is if they make the rule to not be able to transform like that, then why? So if they make the rule that she can't transform during a blood moon, she can't transform back in a blood moon, how in the first season did she transform from a werewolf back to a human? And then in the second season, she doesn't transform back into a human during a blood moon. That's what I don't understand. I might have missed something with her. I might have missed something with that whole explaining of that, but that's what kind of threw me off about the episode, because I'm not really sure like why she transforms once, goes back, and then she transforms again on a blood moon, but she doesn't transform back. So it kind of like is very confusing to me. So I don't know. But the show itself is phenomenal. Again, I love Tim Burton. I love his style. I love the way he does things. I love how, the characters are built, and you have these sub characters throughout the entire series that help out, and he does it so well to where like each character they start in a specific spot and you don't know much about them, and then over time you learn more and more and more about them, and it's honestly it's really good, like how they expand the lore of all the characters. Even like Gomez in the first season, you learn so much about Gomez and Morticia, and then Pugsley is still a little bit of a mystery yet, because he is a social butterfly that's a loner right now, and he's just trying to find his place where he fits in, and he still hasn't figured that out yet, even though, he's an outcast. And Isaac, the bee guy, I remember his name now, Isaac, has become his friend at the end of season 2. So I'm excited for season 3. Season 3 got announced, and I am ready for it. I am freaking ready for it already. I love, like, Addams Family is like Godzilla for me. I'm gonna watch it no matter what. But yeah, I don't know what that rattling is. It's my shaker cup. Duh. But yeah, that's the only question I have on the Wednesday series. And then the Pilgrim that came back, like I find that they don't he's putting characters into the series, and then sometimes he just gets rid of them right away, and then sometimes he doesn't. Like, he did a great job the last season of making the therapist, like, that woman looked evil. The woman looked like she could have been like the antagonist of the entire series, and she wasn't, but the actress did a great job. So it's interesting to see what the next chapter is going to have of this. I'm a big fan. I hope they don't ever cancel the series. Like, I hope we at least get 6 seasons of it. I just wish they would come out a little bit faster, because I think the next season isn't coming out until 2027, and that's like uber depressing because holy crap, it's so good. It's such a good series. If you're into that kind of thing, I like the dark, creepy vibe, and I like the nostalgia of the character I get, because I used to wake up every morning before school. Me and my brothers would, when we were younger, we would watch the Munsters and Addams Family. They were in black and white, actually, because they didn't have. We had color TV, but the episodes were the older episodes when they were in black and white. So we would watch that, and it was mostly me and my twin watching it. We'd watch the Munsters, and then we'd watch the Addams Family. Pretty sure the Addams Family came on first, and then the Munsters came on. It's been a while, so I don't remember exactly. But yeah, Wednesday season 2 was great. I loved the story. Thing got a good backstory. Like, you learn a lot about characters, and their character development in the series is phenomenal, and I really get into that series. If you haven't watched it, check it out. It's amazing. Rewatch the first season before you, even if you've already watched both. Rewatch the first season, because they drop so many hints about things. They drop so many hints about future events that are about to happen. Like, I already know something about season 3 that's going to happen because of something in season 1. And now that they've actually tied in Ophelia, it only makes more sense that it was said and placed in season 1. So it's really cool how they do that, because he makes it so there's a lot of foreshadowing about the future, and if you pick up on it, like if you watch season 1, you already kind of knew a lot about what was going to happen in season 2, but there's so many things going to happen in season 3 or 4. I don't know how many we're going to get, but I'm going to keep rewatching it because it's great. But yeah, check it out, watch it. I think Wednesday is one of the best series on Netflix right now, personally. But it's an opinion. It fits my demographic. It fits my interest. So maybe it doesn't fit yours. I don't know, but it's all up to you. All right, y'all. Have a good night or day. I'm going to bed because I get ready for work. Yeah.